Tate Taylor walked onto that track next to an Olympic champion. Nobody in that stadium had any clue what was coming. He was only 18. He was still in high school. But when the race ended, the fastest man on the planet just stood there staring at him. He had done something nobody had ever done in this event before. The Prefontaine Classic is no ordinary meet. It's the only Diamond League stop in the whole United States. It happens on the most legendary track in the sport, Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon. Every summer, the greatest sprinters, jumpers, and distance runners alive show up here. They race for money, points, and pure respect. World record holders, national champions, Olympic gold medalists. The meet carries the name of Steve Prefontaine, the Oregon legend whose spirit still fills this stadium decades after he passed. This is not a stage for an 18-year-old to win on. And yet the whole day was already stacked with huge moments. Jack Tharp smashed the world record in the 110-meter hurdles. Masai Russell blew away the field in the women's 100-meter hurdles with a meet record. Melissa Jefferson Woodard just edged out Sha'Carri Richardson in the women's 100. Big names, big moments. But somehow, the biggest story of the entire day came from a high school senior. Tate Taylor is a senior at Harlan High School in San Antonio, Texas. He's just 18 years old. That day, he stepped into lane 3 for the men's 200 meters. Right beside him stood Letsile Tebogo of Botswana, the reigning Olympic champion from Paris. This was Taylor's first ever Diamond League race. Through the first 50 meters, he sat in 4th place. Jamaica's Brian Lavelle shot out hard and led through the turn, but Taylor kept building. By halfway, he moved into 2nd. With less than 60 meters to go, he caught Lavelle, blew past him, and took the lead for good. Down the stretch, Tebogo came charging from behind. Taylor held strong. He crossed the line first. His split at 100 meters was 10.21 seconds. Then he tore through the second half in a scorching 9.54. Final time, 19.75 seconds. That time won the whole race outright. Breaking 20 seconds in the 200 meters is a huge wall. It's the line between good sprinters and legendary ones. Only a small handful of people on Earth have ever crossed it. Doing that as a grown pro is already hard. Doing it as a high school senior against a stacked international field is something almost nobody saw coming. Tebogo, the Olympic champion, finished 2nd in 19.93. Zimbabwe's Makanaka Shea Chiramba took 3rd in 20.11. And Tebogo isn't just some medalist, he's the reigning Paris gold medalist, one of the most dangerous 200-meter runners on the planet. Chiramba has been quietly turning into one of the fastest men alive all season long. Only 2 men broke 20 seconds that day, Taylor and Tebogo. And this was a field packed with heavy hitters like Courtney Lindsay, Jarnell Hughes, and Lavelle, guys who've raced on the biggest stages in the sport. After the race, Taylor said he'd already warned his coach and his dad. He told them straight up, whoever wanted to beat him would need to run something special. Tebogo took the loss with class. He admitted he could have done a few things better, but he said his mind was already on the next race. Let that sink in. An 18-year-old high schooler just beat an Olympic champion and a world-class field in his very first Diamond League race. That number, 19.75, is now a brand new national high school record. It smashed Taylor's own previous record by almost 0.2 of a second. In the 200 meters, that's a massive jump. And here's the wild part. He ran this time straight into a headwind of negative 0.9 meters per second. A headwind fights against a sprinter the entire race. It slows them down more than people realize. Even a small headwind can cost several hundredths of a second. A tailwind does the opposite, helping runners go faster. That's why officials only allow a tailwind up to 2.0 meters per second for a time to count as an official record. Wind calculators aren't perfect, but they give us a rough picture of what a race might have looked like without the wind fighting back.
Run Taylor's race through one of these tools, and his wind-neutral time comes out to about 19.66 seconds. Now push it further. Give him the maximum legal tailwind allowed for a record. The number that pops out is 19.52. That number isn't just random. That's the exact time Noah Lyles ran to set the Prefontaine Classic meet record back in 2021, a record that still stands today. A high school senior, running against the wind, produced a performance that lines up with one of the fastest 200-meter races ever run on that very track. Want to see how fast Taylor is really moving? Look at where his season began. Back in April, at the Tom Jones Invitational in Florida, he ran 20.05. That broke a national high school record Noah Lyles had held since 2016. Then in June, at the Lone Star Grand Prix in Texas, he ran 19.97. That made him the first high schooler in American history to officially break 20 seconds in the 200. He still finished second that day, behind Sharamba, who won with a personal best of 19.88. 1 month later, at the Prefontaine Classic, the two lined up again. This time, Taylor crossed the line way out in front. 2 weeks after that Lone Star race, at the USATF U20 Championships, he pushed the record down again to 19.94. Then came Prefontaine and 19.75. 4 races, 4 brand new national records, all in one single season. And this wasn't some sudden jump out of nowhere. Taylor's road to this moment started way earlier than most people think. Back in 2023, as a freshman, he ran 10.59 in the 100 meters. The next year, he dropped it to 10.28 outdoors and finished second at the Texas State Championship. That summer, running for his club team, he won the 200 meters at the USATF National Junior Olympics. He fought through a brutal headwind and still ran 20.66. In 2025, he set the American under-20 record in the 100 meters at 9.92 seconds, a mark that still stands today. That year, he was named the top high school track and field athlete in the entire country. In January, at an indoor meet in Virginia, he ran the 300 meters in 32.45 seconds, breaking a national high school record that had stood since 2018. He also holds the national indoor 200-meter record at 20.46. Every single year, his times kept dropping. His senior year brought 4 national records in 4 straight races. Only 2 athletes under age 20 have ever run the 200 meters faster than Taylor. Arion Knighton once ran 19.49, but that mark was never counted as a high school record because he had already gone pro. Australia's Gout Gout holds the official world under-20 record at 19.67. Outside of those 2 names, nobody this young has ever run faster. For comparison, Noah Lyles ran 20.9 in high school. That stood as the national record for 10 straight years. Nearly every 200-meter race Taylor ran in 2026, except for one early qualifying round, was faster than the best 200 Noah Lyles ever ran in high school. Taylor has committed to run college track at Texas Tech, but after a season like this, the road to going pro much sooner is wide open for him too. He also made a choice most sprinters his age never even get to make. He skipped his entire final high school state season. He decided the state meet had nothing left to offer him. Instead, he spent his senior year racing Olympic and world champions and beating some of them. With the Prefontaine win, Taylor became the first high school athlete in history to win a Diamond League 200-meter race. His senior year alone, he cut 0.4 of a second off his personal best. Most sprinters never shave that much off in their entire career.